I wouldn't be where I am today without the people that have helped me and that have mentored me and have provided opportunities for me.
My name is Lucero Lara. I am in my master's program in sports law and business, and I play soccer here at ASU.
I grew up on the Navajo Reservation. We have a huge high school dropout rate. It's just not an idea to go out and do something with your life, rather to stick where you are and do nothing about it.
Being in foster care meant that I didn't exactly have two parents to provide for me to go to college, and that there wasn't an automatic funding source for me. And so the scholarships have allowed me the opportunity to come to ASU.
Man, when I got offered that full ride, I couldn't believe it. Just for one of us to go to college would change the path of our whole family. It literally changed my life, and I'm gonna get a good job because I'm gonna get a master's, and that's something I'd never ever thought that could happen to a small little girl like me from Como Pictou, Texas.
I'm an American Indian Studies major. My dream right now is to go back to my community and become like a community action worker or even a teacher. Overall, I just want to make my community a lot better than it is now.
Today, I am one of 20,000 students in the engineering college, and to my knowledge, I'm the only completely blind student here. And I want to change that number. I want to make a difference for people with disabilities, specifically blindness.
By having a really good support system and mentors, professors, peers, things like that, makes me want to be that person for someone else because I value that role in my life.
I'm a National Merit Scholar. What I really was hoping for was to be at a place that provided a lot of opportunities to learn and to be connected to resources both for studying right now and for the future. ASU really does champion the success of students. I am surrounded by people, by peers who, because they receive the support to come here, have been able to do really incredible things. And that's a really unique and wonderful thing to experience at ASU.
I love what we're about here, being the most innovative school in the country, bringing students from every state in the United States and 120 different countries to come here and really think about how they want to impact the world, not just what they want to study, is unbelievable to get to recruit to.
When you think about these large institutions, it's possible to think about them as kind of these big machines that kind of just run. But what's really interesting and what I really feel being here at ASU is how much the individual matters. An individual teacher, an individual project, an idea that just starts with, maybe 3 students and a teacher thinking, well, we could go do this. Those ideas need to be nurtured. And they're nurtured through private support.
As a public university, as a people's university, we're very much dependent upon finding a way to mass support for what we're doing, that is, buy into what we're doing. And so Campaign ASU 2020 is our moment in time to say, yes, we've been able to do that. Look at who we are. It's not just the faculty, it's not just the students, it's not just the staff. It's the hundreds of thousands of people and the thousands of organizations that are behind us to move this university forward.
One of the things ASU we pride ourselves on is innovation. And innovation doesn't happen without risk. And what private philanthropic dollars are able to do for us is to take great risks.
And I think ASU has been a lab amongst universities for doing what can be done. And that is an act of the imagination. It's exciting to be in a place that believes that and that lives that.
The funding that I have received gave me a particular advantage of being able to try something new and developed it into the leading therapeutic for Ebola. I can't tell you how wonderful it feels to be a scientist who started with a crazy idea and ending up seeing that our product, our experimental product, saved lives in Africa.
I'm truly grateful for the different support systems I had while as a student pursuing a startup venture.
Having those funds from those donors themselves is not taken for granted, because without the scholarship itself, I probably wouldn't even be here and probably wouldn't even have the motivation or the support that I have now.
It's people like you that make me believe and have faith that good things can happen to people. With hard work and dedication, you can be somebody.
What I'd say to potential donors to our campaign is join us and be part of this excitement. It's infectious.
We need continued, sustained support in all its iterations.
To have communities that are healthy, that are educated, and that are forward-thinking can only happen by contributing and supporting innovative, visionary institutions like Arizona State University.
The difference that we make is scalable. We affect tens of thousands of students' lives, millions of people's lives. We affect the trajectory of the outcome of our society. But most important, I think, at the root of it is that we produce people. It's these people that are going to go out and produce the new ideas, produce the changes, and in our case, across the entire spectrum of society. So your impact would be very significant through investing in ASU.
Together,
Together,
Our potential is limitless.